Hi ladies, welcome into Victorian Cowgirl Posh in Sedona, Arizona. I'm Jessica. Today we're going to have a little video chat about our Italian line called Oscolito. Easy for me to say, right? It actually is really easy. Oscolito has been one of the staples in the store a lot of times, but then they also have these pieces that we not only use for staples, they are the statement in our outfit. So I've brought in a couple of those pieces. I want to show those to you, and then we'll get to some of the staples too, just in different colors or different shapes maybe than what we've had in the past. But how about this one to begin with? Are you catching that beautiful scalloped hem down on the bottom, or the fact that this is sheer from the shoulder down to the bust line, and then from the bust line all the way to the bottom? It's a beautiful lace with then the sleeve remaining that sheer mesh type material. So back and front, both the same on that piece, but it's gorgeous. It's so feminine. It's just one of those pieces that you can easily do very dressy, but then you could wear it more casually too sometimes. The next piece I was really excited about. It's probably going to be a little bit hard for you to see in the video, so be sure to check out our Facebook homepage and look at the still shots too. But this piece is now a black lace front, and why I'm getting my hand underneath here is because it has a little bit of a similar effect where from the shoulder to the top of the bust line, it's just your lace, beautiful, beautiful lace, and then underneath they've done a beautifully formed little gray satin insert in there. Now the back is the merino wool and silk that we're so used to with a lot of our staples, but this being a cardigan top, I actually really liked that it came down a little bit longer, so I will be styling with this with some of our vegan leather gray pants that came in this fall. I think it's a beautiful outfit, but just this piece alone, oh, stunning, and you can do so many different things with that one. Now the last few that I have on hangers, I've got a couple of different tank tops that I've brought in. This one is the piece that I've got on, so you see that gorgeously done neckline with all of that embroidery on it. The back is just going to be the plain rib knit, and then this one is one of their smooth fabrics. So we don't always see the smooth fabrics from them. Those ones fit just a little more generous than what we're used to with this line. Usually with the ribbing in the merino wool and silk blend, it just stretches to fit wherever it needs to, right? So this is just a little bit different fit, but the neckline on this piece is just this gorgeous mesh and very, I don't know, kind of edgy embroidery. So it's not floral, it's not anything that way. It's very beautiful is what it is. Switching over to basics. So we've always carried the tanks. We like those for layering for so many different things. Got that cool purple and a red right now that we've added into our pinks and our creams and a lot of those colors that we commonly keep. Now we'll switch over to some long sleeves. So this again is the merino wool and silk blend in that rib knit, and so what I was saying was it stretches to fit where it needs to, right? But then this one has a really cool decorative front to it. So not only do we have that embroidery and mesh look along the neckline, the V neckline, but that carries all the way down the front, and so that just gives it a really elegant look. You're going to be able to do some cool things with that as well. So that's just a very neutral color. And then in our black, we have an interesting neckline. So I had brought in a piece like this this summer, a sleeveless piece, and I had shown you, and I can't remember if it was kind of an army green or if it was brown, but regardless, now we've got the black. Can you see where my hand is tucking underneath there? And it just has this really cool wrap over neckline. So, you know, this comes up, sorry, it's hard when it's not on a body because these things are just little noodles. There we go. But this piece comes up to the neck, and then this wraps over the top just a little bit, giving it a really unique look. And then our back is just going to be a plain back on that. And then going back to some staples. So we always love layering with turtlenecks. I've brought in a mock neck this time in the cream that we've had in the past. Usually it's been the fold over full turtleneck style, and then this time a sangria color, and that one girls have really been liking with some of the different things in the store. And then lastly today, to just touch on something that I didn't even know that this line did, but not surprised at the same time, this is an alpaca blend sweater. So light in the weave, and so that's really going to help, you know, if you've had anything alpaca before, which I had bought myself an alpaca hat living in Minnesota, and boy, that was the warmest thing I had ever had. I really like this really loose knit that they've done with this, because I think that's going to kind of help regulate temperature just a little bit as you're layering with this kind of piece. But it is alpaca wool. Now let's see, that is 58% alpaca, 15% still going back to the merino wool, and then they've got a little polyamide in there as well. But it gives it just that little bit of fuzzy appearance, and so I love that aspect to it. That one comes down just mid-thigh, so that's going to be a gorgeous piece in someone's wardrobe as well. Ladies, if you have questions on these, or we can talk about styling with some of the different pieces with what you already have in your closet, give me a call at the store or shoot me a message on Facebook. That's even easier, because then we can just kind of connect back and forth as we need. Thank you so much for your time today, and have a great one.